Hello everyone, 12 Bravo here. Wanted to do a review on the Airpod Maxes. Put them back in the case for now, just so that they, while we're talking about it, they're in the low power mode. So, are these still relevant? 2.5 years later, they came out in December of 2020. So, there's no telling on when the new AirPod Max 2s will come out. But I'm going to go ahead and review this from a standpoint that I bought these used for $200, and should you buy them new at $549? That's really something that you need to ask yourself. After having used these for the past week and a half, I would pay $549 for them if I was looking to get a new pair. But these ones are 2 years old. I checked the serial number, and if you're looking to buy them on a secondary market like Facebook Marketplace, like I did, I would definitely go through Apple and, the Apple website and check the warranty, make sure that they are valid. And I'll show you where you can find the serial number. You can find the serial number under the left ear cup. So if you take these out and look under the left ear cup, these just pop off. The serial number is at the very top here. Okay, and they're down here at the bottom. So there's a bunch of writing in there, and you can see that that's what the serial number would be. But yeah, then these just pop right back in, magnetic. Yeah, so yeah, check the serial number on Apple's website. Make sure that you Google how to spot fake AirPod Maxes, because there are fake ones out there, and make sure you have this case, because this is unless you have a secondary case like this one here. Like this one here. This one's $35, and you need these magnets. So like this case has magnets on the inside of it to make sure that your headphones go into a ultra low power state. And this is a way nicer case than the ones that come with the AirPod Maxes, because it's a hard shell. It'll protect your headphones. This case is the case that it comes with is garbage, pretty much. I mean, this is a joke, really, because there's like no protection. If you drop your headphones in these, it's not going to be good. So that's one of the first things I'm looking to purchase is a new case. But these have the magnets on the inside. There's a magnet clasp, but then on the inside here, you'll see that there's the cutouts for the magnets are right here, and that's how it puts it in the low power mode. So let me go over some dislikes. I kind of went over a few already, but they're really heavy. Now that's kind of a half and half good bad thing to me. So I thought, because of how heavy they were, that they would be uncomfortable after wearing them for a few hours, but I'm happy to report I've used these extensively. I've fell asleep with them a few times on my head, and I've used them for about 3 or 4 phone calls that were all over an hour, and my battery's still only down to 60 some percent. And I've worn them for hours, and they don't feel uncomfortable. With the way that they're designed, they actually hold up pretty good, and don't feel any less comfortable than my Sony XM3s that are made out of plastic. So that could be a dislike, or it could be a like that something heavy like this feels very premium. Obviously the case sucks, and you kind of need this case or a case with magnets in it to make sure that your batteries don't die on you, because if you leave it outside the case, or if your case that you buy for them doesn't have these magnets in there, it won't enter its low power or sleep mode. Because they're always on. There's no on-off switch, and that's another dislike that I have. I wish there was an on-off switch. I mean, I get the design choice with that, because they want it to automatically, as soon as you take it out, they want it to automatically connect to your phone. So I guess I kind of understand that. And the other thing is that lightning cable, These still use the lightning cable, which I dislike. It should be USB-C, so that's kind of a pain. So you have to deal with the lightning cable and adapters and things of that nature if you want to plug into the plane. Obviously, for $549, it should come with a lightning cable too, but it does not, which I think is very cheap of Apple to do. I think those are all of my dislikes, but we can go next into my likes. Number one's the audio quality. These have fantastic sound. They're better than my XM3s, my Sony XM3s, which those are 5 years old. So I haven't tested the XM4s or XM5s, so I don't know how it compares the sound on that. But with the release of iOS 14, and that's another great thing about these, is they do get updated regularly. And iOS 14 brought spatial audio, so if you're listening to these on your head, it sounds like a stage in front of you, and it feels like you can hear instruments coming from different directions. So if you had a band in front of you, obviously the drums back here, maybe the bass guitarist is over here, maybe the lead guitarist is over here. You can hear that in surround sound, and depending on how you turn your head, it also shifts the sound as if your right ear was facing the stage. It would obviously be louder on this side and be quieter on this side, and you would hear different things, and you hear all that stuff. And I don't know if I'm tripping, but when I turn my head down and up, I feel like that changes the sound as well. So like if I turn my head back, I feel like I hear the sound coming from my chin, area like that. So I don't know, it's pretty trippy. The spatial audio is really cool. And then in June of 2022, with the release of iOS 16, Bluetooth LC3 came out, and that gives you even better improved audio. Makes these more efficient so the batteries last longer, and also they do an improved connection for phone calls and for Bluetooth audio, so you get less feedback or less distortion, things of that nature. They also updated it with what's called conversation boost mode, which gives you a clearer conversation. And also another thing they did was auto switching. So like if I'm on my iPhone and then I stop, listening to music on my iPhone and open up my Mac, it'll automatically switch over to the Mac. Then when I'm done on the Mac, I can go over to my Apple TV. It'll automatically switch over to the Apple TV, so I can listen to my movies and Bluetooth and stuff like that. The noise cancellation is also fantastic on these. I can't tell if they're any better than my old XM3s, my old Sonys, or not, but they are fantastic. They're definitely up there. Speaking of design, they're just super premium. These are aluminum ear cups. They feel really nice to the touch. They look really good. You have two buttons. You have a digital crown, which is a nice touch for volume, and you control everything with this. You double tap it to double press it. To go like to the next song, or single press to pause, triple press to go back a track. You can answer phone calls, hang up, and then this is your ambient noise canceling toggle switch. So if you want to hear what's going on outside, you just push that. And then if you want to go back to noise canceling, you just push it again. It's also cool if you take these off your head like this, and I think it even works if you just do one ear cup. The sound stops. And so that if you're trying to have a conversation or something, you can do that, or, you can put them down around your neck, and obviously they'll turn off as well. One thing that I really like that I've already showed you is that the ear cups are removable. My first pair of headsets that I had was my first pair of premium headphones I had were a pair of Bose's. And after 2 years, the leather or pleather or whatever it was peeling around the thing. I don't have a problem with that with my Sonys, which I've had for 5 years. The leather still looks good. But I like that you can remove these if they get dirty. You can wash them out. There's no electronics in here. It's just all foam and mesh. So you can wash them out, if they get stained by sweat or whatever. Or you can replace them. I think a new set of ear cups is like $69. So, and those are just magnetic in there. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you. That was everything on my list, but let's see what else I can tell you about them. Man, I'm really at a loss here. They're just a great headset. I mean, these are definitely my favorite headsets, and had I known how good they were, and I did not have the option to buy a used pair, like say I was just really nervous about getting a fake pair, and if your risk aversion is, like that, to where you're just super nervous about getting a fake pair if you buy them, on the secondary market, then I would definitely say these are worth $549. Obviously depending on your budget, on your income and stuff like that. It just depends on whether or not $550 headphones is a good money spent for you. If you're an audiophile, if you like having a trendy headset that looks good and sounds fantastic, then these might be for you. What else can I tell you about them? Yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend them. They are my favorite headsets I've ever had, and I'm not, for paying $200 for them, I'm not scared of the new Max 2s coming out, even if they do announce them in September, because I'm gonna hold on to these because they sound great, and I hopefully, they will be for years. Like I said, after 2 years, the battery degradation is not an issue. So I think that's all I got to say on that. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys stay safe out there and take care.